The only question is, did you do A, B, and C? And if you didn't do A, B, and C, then you're guilty, even if you have explanations.
Yeah.
For some of these strict liability, I call them strict liability offenses, the only excuse that would probably be acceptable, oh, I was at the hospital in a coma.
Now we're looking at a third-degree felony, failure to comply with sex offender registration. That carries up to 10 years in prison. The state recommends probation, but the judge is about to make one thing clear. Registration is not optional.
All right, court is calling 2023 CR 5634, State of Texas versus Robert Smith. Can I have the parties announced for the record for the state?
Zach Dunn for the state.
Defense?
John Pettis for defense.
Are you Mr. Smith?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Smith, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, all of that.
All right, you need to make sure you keep your voice up so the court reporter can hear.
I did. I understand it.
Showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of violation sex offender registration annually? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does, Judge.
Do you believe he is currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Smith, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I did.
According to the plea, punishments be assessed at 4 years in the prison. The state recommends community supervision, and there's to be compliance with Chapter 62 registration. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, Judge.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Judge.
Outside the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation and the sex offender unit. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Not sure about the tap.
Oh, that's an evaluation to determine if you have a drug or alcohol problem.
Okay.
I can step back and inform him
Sure.
of that.
All right. Yes. We're
All right.
on the same page.
So did you understand that those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes.
Then to the offenses charge, how do you plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence to support the defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor. State offers State's Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
Any objection?
No objections, Judge.
Showing you the waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Did, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
I just ask that you follow the agreement, Judge.
All right. Mr. Smith, you understand you're supposed to register?
Yes.
You can't miss registering. Whether you think it's wrong or not, if it says that you have to register, you have to register.
Okay. There were threats against my life. So
I'm sorry, what?
I was something I went over with him. I understand that I need to do it. There were some circumstances, not something I normally do, or, but it happened, and I'm here to face it.
Okay, because there are certain offenses that I would always tell my clients are sort of like strict liability. The only question is, did you do A, B, and C? And if you didn't do A, B, and C, then you're guilty, even if you have explanations.
Yeah.
For some of these strict liability, I call them strict liability offenses, the only excuse that would probably be acceptable, oh, I was at the hospital in a coma.
Well, it was life or death, but it wasn't me being in the hospital. I had somebody threatening to actively kill me. I had police reports and everything. I was just trying to hide from them for a while, plus a couple other things that were no excuse. But, there was a bunch of different circumstances. And like I said,
Yeah, but here's the thing,
made
if
the
that's the
mistake.
case, where you're doing that and you're filing a police report, that's when you talk to that detective or whoever it is and say, by the way, I need to register. I'm afraid to register, and this is why I'm afraid to register.
I did. I totally understand that, Your Honor.
Okay.
I did. They didn't help me.
All right.
That should be in the police report with the original detective statement, because
Well, people need to help people when they ask for it. That's my motto.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. So are you employed?
I am.
What do you do?
I am an automotive detailer.
Okay. All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 4 years in prison, suspended and probated for the 2 years. There's to be Chapter 62 registration. Proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. No unsupervised contact with minors. We'll do the TAP evaluation. If there are no issues with TAP or no issues with drugs, then you'll be fine. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. And you'll be with the SO unit. And regular UAs. And we'll do field visits once every 3 months until further notice. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
I did.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
I understand.
Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
I understand.
All right, good luck to you. In this court, communication is key, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, you may be excused. All right, the court will hear argument.
So Judge, I reviewed the PSI and TAP with my client. The TAP I was kind of concerned about because it recommended ISF, substance abuse and cognitive track. But I didn't notice, I don't recall any issues on the PSI or on the offense involving drugs or alcohol or anything in the tap where the client made any sort of admissions about drug or alcohol use. I was just gonna ask the court, he's been incarcerated for 6 months. He and the complainant have 2 children together. He has a job waiting for him. He's gonna be living with his brother. And I'd ask the court to let him do, I guess, intensive outpatient if the court does think he needs some sort of monitoring for treatment and perhaps UAs, and allow him to get back to work so he can try to provide child support for his family in light of the state's recommendation.
All right, state.
Just with respect to ISF or outpatient, we just defer to the court and ask that you follow the agreement, and the state will defer to the court on that specific issue.
All right, so in the report, there's a no contact order with the complainant. So the court, it does not remove no contact orders unless the court has information from the complainant and the court is assured that the complainant is safe. So that no contact order is going to remain.
I think she noted she wanted that I think that's part of the, she gave a statement in the PSI stating that she didn't want to come to court, but she wanted the no contact order to stay in place. So obviously if they have some sort of change in the future, he'll need to get a lawyer to approach the court about it.
Okay. And state, is the complainant aware that he is going to be released today?
Yes, Your Honor, I believe that's correct.
She noted that in the she was okay with the probation.
All right, and how old are the children?
3 and 4.
Where are you going to, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you
Yes, ma'am.
solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Larry Haynes,
All right, Mr. Haynes, who are you going to be living with?
my big brother, Sherman Johnson.
Does he know you're going to be living with him?
Yes, ma'am.
Does he want you living with him?
Yes, ma'am.
Does he have any children?
No, ma'am.
Is he living by himself?
No, my sister-in-law.
Okay. Does she want you there?
Yes, ma'am.
And what employment prospects do you have?
I can go back to work at HEB warehouse on Ridderman Road and I-35.
Okay. And is there a child custody agreement in place?
Have you all been to court? Do you have a lawyer, did at the AG's office or
Oh,
something?
no, we both have our rights. We both have our rights to custody and everything, so.
The question is there a court order? Did y'all go to court and have a
no.
judge impose it?
All right, so you all are just dependent on each other to be fair with,
Yes, ma'am.
okay.
Sorry.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 8 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 5 years. Take in consideration the following cause numbers: 2019 CR 6035, 2022 CR 0842. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Rowena and Suarez. I understand that you all have children together, but what you'll have to do is that will have to be arranged through a third party. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Of course, if something, God forbid, something were to happen and there is an emergency,
Yes, ma'am.
the probation will let me know that you've had contact, but then they will tell me there was an emergency, they were at the hospital or something of that nature. But other than that, you're not to have any contact. You're not to be contacting her through third parties. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
There is to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to want parenting classes. Once parenting classes are completed, the court will deem that the community service hours are satisfied. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular UAs. We're going to start with outpatient treatment with probation. Probation will do field visits one time for 3 months and thereafter as probation deems necessary. Proof of employment within 30 days of release. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There should be no unsupervised contact with minors until you've had at least 2 parenting classes.
Yes, ma'am.
And they're asking, and it's listed outside the plea bargain agreement, but this is an assault case. So I'm going to grant the BIPP program unless defense, you have a reason why that shouldn't be.
Judge, I don't think so. I mean, I think it's probably appropriate based on the circumstances.
All right. And the BIPP course. Probation, is there anything else he needs?
In order for me to do outpatient treatment, I need a tap.
It was completed.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we'll start with regular outpatient and then we'll see what happens. All right, Mr. Haynes, is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, ma'am.
I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Because this is a felony conviction, because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, dismissal.
Yes, Judge, I have them.
You are not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney.
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, and because I followed your plea bargain agreement, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing about relationships. If you're in a relationship where somebody started to check somebody else's phone because they don't trust them, then that means you have no trust in the relationship, and maybe that relationship should be done with.
Yes, ma'am.
When you have children, I don't know if your child is a girl or a boy.
A girl and a boy.
All right. So children learn by what they see in a household.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you have a daughter who sees their parents fighting or the father being abusive to the mother,
Yes, ma'am.
that child will think, well, he loves her. That's what I'm being told. So this is the way people behave when they are in love. And she may be accepting of that in a relationship because of you.
Yes, ma'am.
When you have a son and he sees that, he will think this is how you show love to somebody. And I don't think you want that to happen. I don't think you want anyone to be putting their hands on your daughter, right?
No, ma'am, I don't.
And I don't think you want your son to end up where you are, correct?
No, ma'am, I don't.
All right. So if there's anything with probation, you feel like they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck. Go forth and do better.
Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Judge.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Morning, Judge.
Hello.
Morning.
How are you doing this morning?
Good, and you?
Oh, I'm doing great. All right. Today is your plea deadline date. So you need to let the court know whether or not you're accepting the offer from the state.
Judge, we have an offer. We believe that we're trial tracked at this point. And so but we're working to get everything from the state. They're still in the process of trying to get us everything.
All right. So Mr. Bwana, you are a U.S. citizen, correct?
Yes,
All right. I always ask that question. All right.
yes.
State, family violence?
Yes.
Bawani, I need an acknowledgement of discovery.
Okay.
And how long do y'all expect this jury trial to last?
About 3 days.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, family violence, 3-day trial date.
They can go to impact judge on December 4th.
All right, so we're going to set you on December 4th. Your plea deadline date has expired. The court will not accept any plea bargain agreements in this case without good cause. Otherwise, you have to plead open to the court. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, so you looked like you did not understand.
Yeah, I don't understand what exactly. they're doing.
Okay, so today, well, actually on September 21st, the state gave an offer to you. Do you remember what that offer was? All right, so I'm going to need you all to step back, confer with the state on the offer, then come forward.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
Yeah, I remember now.
you remember the offer?
Yeah.
All right, so I reset it for today, October 19th, so you could have a chance to think about whether or not you were accepting the state's offer. So are you accepting the state's offer?
No.
All right, so your plea deadline date has expired. The court will only accept a plea bargain agreement with good cause. Otherwise, you have to plead open to the court. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, so what date? You said December 4th?
Yes, ma'am, and it will be an impact.
All right, so we'll be back on December 4th at 9 a.m. and you'll be going to Impact Court for your jury trial. Do you understand?
Yes.
So the trial will not be with me, it'll be in Impact Court.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Ferguson will give you a reset form, then you're excused.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Right up here,
behind.
Why do people go?
Okay, sorry.
No problem. All right, so my understanding is you've been hired.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, have you filed the notice of retained counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so then you are relieved.
All right, thank you, Judge.
All right. So with regards to discovery, Mr. Esparza told me that he had handed over everything that he had to you.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, is there any outstanding discovery?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
I don't know that that's quite true. Mr. Garahan, I've spoken to, and he's not here today, so I just want to talk to him about that because I do have some questions about some things in the file.
All right, so you all are going to have to confer off docket. This is an older case. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you all one last date for discovery, and that there will be no more discovery dates. All right, Ms. Ferguson, can I have a 30-day reset on this for discovery? And this will be the final discovery date. All right, November 6th. Let me see.
Is that around Thanksgiving, Judge?
It's after Thanksgiving.
Oh, it's after? Okay.
Yeah, it's the immediately following
Bad.
Thanksgiving.
Okay, yes, I can do that.
All right, we're going to come back on November 27th. At that time, that will be the last discovery date. And state, you'll need to tender an offer as well.
Yes, Judge.
And Your Honor, if I could, and I mentioned this to Mr. Garahan, there is some further work that needs to be done on behalf of Mr. Coma. I brought in a new expert, and based on some things that hadn't been looked at, we may have to come to the court and talk to the court about that, but I will talk to the court about that. I just wanted to let the court know about that.
All right. Offer needs to be tendered. This case has been on the court's docket for discovery versus with surveillance videos since August of 2022. We're about to hit a year or more on this case where there is no movement. So state, on November 27th, you need to be prepared to tender an offer, and that's going to be the final discovery date.
Yes, Judge.
All right. Is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
May I be excused, Judge?
Yes. All right, this is a motion to revoke. And I believe this is criminal trial division.
Yes, sure.
Have you conferred with the state?
Yes, we have an offer.
Okay. And you conferred with probation?
Yes.
All right, court is calling 2020 CR 4576, State of Texas versus Juan Manuel Martinez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Laura Metzel for the state.
Defense.
Paul J. Smith for the defense.
Are you Mr. Martinez?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Juan Manuel Martinez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2020 CR 4576 for the offense of robbery on December 16th, 2020 for a period of 10 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 5 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Juan Manuel Martinez did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of October, November 2022 in violation of condition number 5.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Sure.
And we'll waive the remaining violations, Your Honor.
Objection.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5?
Yes, sir.
Court will find violation of condition number 5 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, there is.
Yes.
Revocation and adjudication and sentenced to 5 years in Texas Department of Corrections.
Defense, is that the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Mr. Martinez, are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Juan Martinez.
All right, so why didn't you report?
Because I had a DWI, I had drinking. I didn't want to get my probation revoked and have my dad work the whole summer, knowing that he needed my help. So I know that I failed to report because I didn't want to.
And when did you pick up the DWI? Is this December 26th?
Yes, Your Honor. On Christmas or Christmas night.
But then that doesn't explain why you didn't report in October. Because you wouldn't have had the DWI until December. All right, because it's saying here that you didn't report for the months of October and November. And according to this, which I'm not saying it, taking it as true, but according to this, allegedly, the DWI case didn't come till December 2022.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm not too sure.
All right. Has he done anything on probation?
I mean, he picked up number one. So we did
Yeah, I
that.
mean, yes.
Your Honor, this is his second MTR. As far as what I can tell, he has not done anything. He hasn't completed any of his community service hours. I will say he did pay $1,241 of his $7,625 assessed fees. Other than that, no, ma'am.
All right.
There was a negative UA back in December of 2022, diluted in September of 2022. There was a positive in January of 2022.
All right. And with regards to the restitution, was any ever tendered to Mr. Antunes and Miss Villalobos?
Your Honor, there isn't anything under the financial portion that indicated there was restitution, actual restitution numbers, the amount for restitution, so more than likely not.
Okay. All right, the court will find you guilty, revoke, sentence you to 5 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. You want to walk around?
I want to touch the microphone.
Thank you. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Mr. Martinez, how old are you?
26.
All right, you're gonna have to start doing better, because otherwise you're gonna find yourself in and out of somebody's jail and in and out of prison. If you have a drug or alcohol problem, I can request that you be placed in the therapeutic community. Whether they accept you or not will be completely up to them, but at least they can help you address any alcohol or substance abuse issues you have. Would you like that?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna add therapeutic community to his sentence. You'll still need to request it. It doesn't increase the length of time that you've been in custody. So for example, if they're going to release you in 5 years and you're still working on your substance issues, they're not going to say, oh, we're going to keep him. You understand? All right. All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Final outcome: deferred adjudication revoked, adjudicated guilty of robbery, and sentenced to 5 years in prison. No appeal allowed under the plea agreement. The judge even added a therapeutic community recommendation to address substance abuse. But the bigger lesson is simple. Ignoring probation almost always ends worse than facing the violation head-on.
All right. So if I could see the parties on Mr. Aceves. I I keep mispronouncing his last name. I said
that's your statement.
I said that's, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
You got the hang of it here.
All right. So probation has informed me that he does have an appointment already scheduled with the Access Program.
Okay.
And you're aware of that appointment date and everything?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so you need to make sure that you make that, and if y'all will come around. And Mr. Cisneros, so you'll have that as well. If you all want to, it's from probation,
Okay.
so that will be his next date for that. So he needs to make sure you make that meeting. All right, and then once I have information back from them, then we can always come back and address the GPS issue. But I just
Okay.
want to make sure that have a case manager or have someone who's speaking to you, and then we can address the GPS issue. So the GPS most likely will not be forever or the length that you're on probation, but I just want to make sure that everything is in order. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, do you have any questions about anything?
No, she just said not until after this happens, and she talked to us about GPS. Okay, I was saying too. No question. No question.
All right, anything from the state?
No, you're not.
All right, so I think this is the agreed plan now that we're at this stage where he's on probation. So it is still very important that if anything comes up, you have people that you can contact. You can contact your attorney, you can come to court. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So let's reschedule this, and I'm gonna reschedule this for 45 days, because
Okay.
then that'll give us an idea. Well, maybe 60 days.
I have a vacation letter for all of December, Your Honor.
Okay.
So, but I'll come in because I want him to get to work if we can.
Okay.
So if you want to give me a December date, that's fine.
All right, so I could do it in 60 days because that will give us an idea, and the state will have a benchmark,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
maybe there will be an agreement to removing or an agreement to
Right.
tracking or something else.
Right. For him, I'll take any December date.
Okay. All right, Ms. Ferguson. On this case, can we do a compliance? And let's do it late December.
The latest I can do is December 11th.
All right, so we'll come back on December 11th to see where we are.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Ferguson will give you a reset form, then you all are excused.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you. All right, the court is calling 2023 CR 5468, State of Texas versus Johnny Aguirre. And this is Criminal Child Division. Shall parties announce for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas. Rene Munoz on behalf of Mr. Aguirre.
And are you Johnny Aguirre?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you entered a plea. Let me find the docket sheet. You entered a plea on September 12th. You applied for deferred adjudication. And according to the plea bargain agreement, the state is recommending deferred adjudication. We are here because a TAP evaluation was requested. Have both parties had a chance to review the TAP evaluation?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Does anyone wish to speak to the TAP evaluation?
Yes, Your Honor, if I may briefly. I did speak with probation about the recommendations in the TAP. I know that DDRF is listed there for inpatient. I also know that it's approximately 6 to 13 week wait. My client has admitted to the court openly and honestly that he has issues with the methamphetamine use, Judge. So we would like a request in lieu of DDRF if we can possibly consider for lifetime recovery. It is an inpatient facility where he would get drug help as well. It would be likely less of a time frame of him waiting in the jail. And we also had the court had sent a referral for drug court. We did get a response back that he does qualify. However, unfortunately, this time there is a wait list. So I did speak with the case manager, Paul Manriquez, and he said that he would notify me and the probation officer when some space was available because they're going to have graduation coming up soon. Judge
All right,
Blaine.
babes. When did you speak with them? Because they recently had graduation.
I sent an email out last week and they stated that he did qualify. But they presumptively rejected him because he had not been ordered to probation formally yet.
So there were two issues, Your Honor, if you may. He was not granted probation yet, so he could not be put on the wait list. And they have not received all of the funding and everything that they need. So there is no available spots right now, even though we just had graduation, is what they've told.
All right, so will lifetime recovery be a good fit for him?
Yes.
All right, is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state judge.
Nothing further from the bench.
All right, so Mr. Aguirre, I'm gonna follow your agreement and place you in lifetime recovery. But you're gonna have to make sure that you stay on your medications.
Yes, sir.
And if there's an issue with your medication where it has a side effect of something of that nature, then you need to let your doctor know, and maybe they can give you something that doesn't have the negative side effects. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so this is what the court will do. The court will sentence you to 5 years deferred adjudication. There's a $500 fine that will be probated. I'm going to order lifetime recovery and probation. If you could let felony drug court know that he's starting with lifetime recovery, maybe they can eventually find a place for him. Felony drug court is a great program because they will help you with any mental health issues as well as any drug issues. That's why I'm pushing for it. You understand? There will be taken in consideration County Court Cause number 703-653, 716-121, 200 hours of community service restitution, regular reporting, that's by Zoom or in person. And I know lifetime recovery does UAs.
Yes.
So probation, if you want to accept lifetime recovery's UAs, you can. But I'm going to order random monthly UAs. No contact with 8923 West Military, San Antonio, Texas, 78245 and 6550. Enrique M. Barrera Parkway. And that's 78201. Proof of employment or SSI within 60 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And then upon release from lifetime recovery, field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. And then as probation sees fits. And he's to be transferred from the Bexar County Jail by lifetime recovery. Probation, is there anything else he needs?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Aguirre, is there anything else you need from the court?
No, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If at any time you feel as though probation is not communicating with you or there are some issues with lifetime, you can always let the court know. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Maybe excused.
Yes. I didn't want to mess up your first name.
No problem, ma'am.
All right, court is calling 2022 CR 9798. State of Texas versus Pio Quinto Leon. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Brittany Mitchell for the state.
Defense?
Kim Gonzalez for defense.
All right, and are both parties ready to proceed?
Judge, actually, we're asking for a reset on the MTR. He has picked up a new case, which is the basis of the MTR.
Mhm.
And I believe it's still sealed at this point, so the state's gonna look into that, see if we can't resolve them together.
When is that going to take place?
I've actually already placed a call or not a call, an email to our crime victim liaison to reach out to the victim in that case. It is a new sealed case, so it's still early in our intake process, but I asked her to pull it so we can start looking at getting it resolved before if it gets another setting.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, set this for a contested hearing in 30 days, please.
You can do the 16th, November 16th.
All right, so we'll be back on November 16th. If it's contested, it's contested. If it's not contested, then it's not contested. So if you'll sign the reset form, then you're excused.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, court is calling 2020 CR 11096, State of Texas versus Joe Perez III. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state
Laura Metzel for the state.
defense?
Michael DeLeon from Mr. Pettis.
And are you Mr. Perez?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision and First Amended Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Jose Perez III who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2020 CR 11096 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams on July 20th, 2021 for a term of 4 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Your Honor, on the first amended motion to adjudicate probation, violation condition number 1, on or about the 7th day of September 2023 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Jose Perez III committed the offense of possession of controlled substance in violation of condition number 1.
All right, how do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
And then violated condition number 1, on or about the 8th day of September 2023 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Jose Perez committed the offense of possession of controlled substance in violation of condition number 1,
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
and will waive the remaining violations, Your Honor.
Any objections?
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violations 1 and 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish please true to violations 1 and 1?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition 1 and 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, to alter and amend the conditions of probation with referral to drug court with SATF followed up with SATF aftercare, biweekly UAs, sober support meetings 2 times per week, and the TDOEP class.
Okay.
And as part of this agreement, we'll be TICing 2 new cases. Night mag number 729016 and 729015.
That's correct, Your Honor. That's our agreement.
All right. Mr. Perez, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Jose Perez III.
All right, so what drugs are you using?
I'm using methamphetamine
All right, how often?
every month. Every day, basically.
All right, so here's the thing. You got to be honest with me
Yes, ma'am.
because they've come to an agreement. I'm inclined to follow it, but in order for me to follow it, I need to give you conditions. So hopefully, whatever your issues are, you can get a control of them. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So you're using meth every day?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Felony drug court is at capacity. But I think you need inpatient treatment, which is what everybody's suggesting you need.
Yes, Your
So
Honor.
what I can do is I can deny the motion, alternate main conditions, and I'll have you go to SATA. And I'll ask probation to make sure that you're still referred to felony drug court. So maybe once you're released from SATA, you can go into felony drug court.
Yes, Your Honor.
So even though SATA will address some issues, I don't think that's going to be enough for you with a daily meth use. I think you'll need felony drug court as well. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. This is what the court will do then. The court will deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include SATA with aftercare and a referral to felony drug court. Take in consideration NIMAC number 729-016, 729-015. And there'll be daily sober support meetings until accepted into felony drug court. And I know that seems like a punishment, but until you're accepted in felony drug court, you got to keep your mind busy and you got to keep your mind on your sobriety 100%. It can't get distracted at all, because otherwise you'll probably be back here again for a possession of a meth case. And I understand the only difference from somebody possessing meth who has a drug problem is they didn't get a chance to use it. So, understand?
Sure.
Is there anything you need from the court to be successful other than what we've given you?
No, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Final result. The judge denies revocation, for now. Instead of up to 10 years in prison, he's ordered into SAFPF inpatient treatment, aftercare, daily sober support meetings, and a referral to felony drug court once space opens. The message is clear. This is rehabilitation with strict structure, not a free pass. One relapse could mean prison. If you appreciate real courtroom breakdowns like this, hit like, share your thoughts below, and subscribe for more in-depth legal analysis.